afternoon. It is Friday, kind of a different day in which we are coming to you live from the government channel. It is the weekly update with the mayor and Kyle Johansson. It's I was just outside, came back from lunch a little bit ago, and I'm reflecting back on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday of this week, and then to step outside and have it be, it's got to be every bit of 70 degrees out there, 68 at least, but it's really quite pleasant. And again, as usual, here with me is Kyle Johansson to tell you what to expect for the next 7 days.
So today we got sunny skies, high of 68. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy, low of 39. Tomorrow we got mostly sunny skies, high of 73, low of 42. Sunday we got mostly sunny skies, high of 74, low of 42. Monday we got sunny skies, high of 75, low of 48. Tuesday we got partly cloudy skies, high of 74, low of 53. Next Wednesday we got morning showers, high of 70, low of 46. Next Thursday we got partly cloudy skies, high of 67, low of 46. And next Friday we got partly cloudy skies, high of 69, low of 48. In sports, we got the final Saturday football game tomorrow against NIU, senior day at 2 p.m. Before they get there early, because we have all kinds of activities. They'll have airbrush tattoos, inflatables, artists, and so much more. And then we got the senior day soccer game at Chester Field at 2 o'clock at 1 p.m. on Sunday. And then the final field hockey game at Pro Field Friday at 2 p.m. And we got also the volleyball game at 7 that night at the Convo. And next Saturday, we got the swim diving meet against Battle of the Bricks, the Miami Redhawks. And then next Saturday night, we got volleyball. And don't forget, if all fans can dress up, if you guys do dress up, you guys have trick-or-treating again for free. If you guys dress up for the Halloween theme at the Convo next Saturday night. And then we got the first action football game against Buffalo, 7:30 p.m. Tuesday, November 1st, and then 2 days later, basketball starts up for men's. And the week after that, we got women's coming up. And wrestling starts December 19th at home. And the football season's like more than halfway already over, which it's like this is now week 8, which means we got 4 weeks left of football season left to go. Once the football is done, we still got volleyball to go through with. Basketball starts up right when basketball ends. And then not long after that, we got all the baseball, softball games starting up. And then before we know it, back to the Copperheads and back to all your sports stuff again, back in the fall again.
Coronavirus? Any updates on the coronavirus?
Well, coronavirus, our CDC has been tracking the new variants called the BAQ1 or the BQ121, which I have never heard of this. It's not a subvariant Omicron, but right now this might be the beginning of our winter surge because it's already counting 1% of new COVID cases in the United States, but it's actually not as transmitted as the Omicron variants because the BA Omicron variants were more transmitted than the other variants. Even this one, the BQ1 or the BQ121, it's actually not quite as transmitted. It's not as spreadable because it's actually way less effective for everybody to get it. It's also the vaccines are strong against it. The BQ121 is actually right now, it's actually the least transmitted of all variants we have seen so far, which is actually good news because once you get this variant, you do not get as cold, you don't get as many symptoms. You're like over in like 2 or 3 days, not like the Omicron, you're like with it for like 4 or 5 days. The BQ21 is way less effective than the other Omicron variants and so on. So this is the less effective variant than other variants around we had. So that's the good news that this new variant is actually not as transmitted as the other variants around, which is actually some helpful news with the vaccines against as well.
That is good news. You know, I feel like the further we get into
the colder months.
Yeah, further into the coronavirus, the more it starts to sound like alphabet soup with all the different types. I will say, go and get your flu vaccine as well, because we're seeing more and more flu cases because, our bodies have kind of become unadapted to the flu. In 2020, 2021, a lot of people did not get their flu vaccine in 2020. Hopefully a lot got theirs in 2021, but the flu can still knock you down. So make sure you get your flu vaccine as well. I went out and got both of mine at the same time, my flu vaccine and my third booster. Went down to the Athens City County Health Department. It was easy. It was pseudo painless. No, it was painless. And it was quick. So make sure you get fully vaxxed. Some things happening around the city. A lot of these are going to be arts, parks, and recreation related. Youth futsal. The registration is going on for grades 6 through 8 is open now through November 5th. It's $35 per player. If you don't know what futsal is a FIFA official indoor sports game where it's a smaller pitch, it's a smaller ball, and it is apparently really quite popular. So again, $35 per child per time slot. November 8th through the 15th is when there will be play will be taking place. It's Tuesdays and Thursdays, and individuals can choose to play between 5:30 and 6:30 or 6:30 and 7:30 p.m. And whatever you choose will be the time in which you play. Again, this is for grades 6 through 8. It is co-ed. So the games will all be played on the Athens Community Center gymnasium floor. So check it out if you're interested. Wee Wigglers. We've talked about this before. This is ages 18 months through 4 years of age at the Athens Community Center. It is $4 for drop-in. It's also $52 for 15 visits to get a punch card to where you drop your kids in. There's no pre-registration required to use the Wee Wigglers, so take advantage of that. There will be a gallery art show at Arts West. So we encourage people to come check out the art on display. It is from November 1st through December 21st. There will be an opening reception on November 4th from 5 to 7 p.m. featuring live music and refreshments. So if you're interested, I'm sure it's on the city's website. If not, you can always call 592-3325 to get more information, or reach out to Emily Beveridge, the program specialist at Arts West, to get more details on the art happenings that are going on in Arts West. There's also going to be the 8th annual Athena Award. That will be November 2nd from 5 to 6 p.m. in Arts West. This is a big deal. I will be emceeing along with the chairperson for the Athens Commission on Disabilities, which is Davey McNally. We're going to be presenting that award. There will be a reception with food and beverage to follow the ceremony. So please come and join us again at the Athens Arts West for the Athena Award. We've got the 2022 Athens Block Party coming up. I've talked about this. I'm going to mention it again. This is something that the city is really kind of taking ownership of. It will be on Court Street, as it always has been in the past. The 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock events on Court Street are going to be children and family-friendly activities on Court Street. And they will be the kids' costume, catwalk across the stage. There's going to be hocus pocus readings and musical performances. From 2 to 3, 2:30 to 4:30 is the Athens Uptown Business Association's trick-or-treating. So they are rolling into this project or this block party this year, which has not been the case in past years. And that Uptown trick-or-treating, again, 3 to 4 p.m. There will be face painting and face painting table from 5 to 6. And there will also be, actually, that's from 3 to 4. 5 to 6 will be the Honey for the Heart Parade, which is always a lot of fun. You know, we've seen in past years so many families come uptown for the Honey for the Heart Parade, so encouraging people to stick around and partake in that. Everyone will be costuming up down at the venue, which is off of Carpenter Street. The parade will basically go from Fern Alley onto Court Street south all the way down to the stage at Court and Union, and then turn back on itself and head back to Fern Alley. So come and check that out. And then from 6 to 10 p.m. is what's called the adult block party. So this would be the musical performances that are taking place on the stage. I know we have DJ B-Funk who's going to be playing. Dysfunctional Family Band is going to be playing. A number of bands are going to be up there on the stage. So if you're into that, check out that. The parking will be limited availability on the streets and in the Athens parking garage. Parking is also available at Ohio University lots, but only until 7 p.m. So take advantage of that for the family-friendly portion of the block party, but just know that beyond that, the parking lots are not open. And again, there's no guarantee of parking spaces, but parking is available. There's going to be plenty of parking. Any cars parked at university properties after 7 are subject to being ticketed and or towed at the owner's expense. The neighborhood trick-or-treating is going to be, as I have done in past years, on Halloween. So October 31st will be the neighborhood trick-or-treating from 5:30 to 7:30. I should add to that Athens City Council will not be meeting on the 31st at 7 p.m. because it is the 5th Monday of the month. Actually, I think it's because the council wanted to go trick-or-treating too. So just make note, no city council, and that the neighborhood trick-or-treating will be taking place. The 2022 leaf pickup schedule has been out for a while. I know that the leafer truck has been out roaming Area 1 from the 10th through the 14th. It has continued on to Area 2, where it is currently roaming the streets. And then actually, I take that back. They did that last week. And then this week, no, it's this week. Next week, they're going to be in Area 3. Area 3, they will be chugging along. And then they repeat that cycle 2 more times. There you see the dates. And then the final sweep is going to be December 12th through the 16th. So take advantage. All you got to do is rake all your leaves to the curb or to the street, and the leaf truck will suck them up during those weeks that you see posted right there in front of you. A few last items to share with everybody. The Athens Photographic Project has a opening reception tonight at the Dairy Barn. And it will start at 5 p.m. and go on till 8 p.m. And it's Being in Nature. The Athens Photographic Project, has been adorning the parking garage exterior wall on Washington Street for several years now, and their artwork is amazing. Always really worth checking out. So this is a new project they've got going on. Again, that opening reception is from 5 to 8 this evening, and the viewing will go on from today through November 6th at the Dairy Barn. Mondays through Wednesdays from 12 to 5 p.m. So please go check out the Athens Photographic Project's artwork. And I know you hustled up here, Kyle, from Baker Center. What in the world were you doing in Baker Center?
I was in there for a little bit.
Just hanging out with
Rufus,
of course. Another Rufus sighting.
And I got to win the prize wheel with that.
Did you really? So Kyle got a whole bunch of Ohio University stickers. You can put them on your tablet. You can put them on your travel mug. You can put them on whatever. But go figure. I know you. You are like a hawk when it comes to looking to see where Rufus
He
is
was at Baker's
located.
Center. He was glad to see me today.
Of course he was. It's going to be a really pleasant weekend this weekend. So shorts and flip-flops. I don't know if I'll be in shorts. I think I've already packed them up, but I'll certainly, have short sleeve shirts on this weekend. One last thing to share with everyone who might be viewing today is that the Athens Farmers Market has approached the city administration about possibly piloting or permanently moving to the city community center campus. The ordinance, there is an ordinance on the book that speaks to the city of Athens providing space at the community center for farmers market. And I know they're still working through the details with the Director of Arts, Parks, and Recreation, Catherine Ann Jordan, but this is something that the farmers market is very interested in doing. And certainly has my support because I felt for a long time as a city council member and now as mayor that it would fit nicely with a lot of the programming that we've got going on at the community center. Their location that they're looking at would be near the solar panels and close to the tennis court area. Yeah, near Steak and Shake, right. But I think a lot of the customers that come to farmers market that might not be their first choice, but regardless. So I want to get that out there for people to kind of think about. And that said, enjoy your wonderful weekend. Thanks for joining Kyle and I for this installment of the Weekly Update.